play. Cool, so just a loop there, not a full song, but hope that sounds close enough. Obviously it's not quite as good as the original, but you got to keep working at it and keep practicing these techniques and you'll get there, okay? So let's have a quick look now. We're going to sort of reverse engineer what I've done. So the master's got this on it, look, it's got the limiter and the clipper, and it's just reducing it by half a dB there, boost it by a bit. I've got the positive and negative there. I've got the, following that, I've got the limiter, just 1.7, tack full. This is down, these are full, oversampling, could put it on. And it's just to sort of, and I've got the bit of the saturator, just 15% there. And it's just to sort of enclose it, bit of a brick wall sound, not too smashed though, on the master. But let's take a look at these drums first. Now I've got the air plug-in from the air windows. This is a really good one, listen. Hear the drums. Without. With, so it brings out them top, like glistening frequencies at the top, and I think it adds extra harmonics at the top. It doesn't boost frequencies, I think it adds harmonics, that one, so it's really nice. Free air windows, make sure you Google it. Then I've got inside here, I've got my kick snare, and the group of the kick snare's got transients. Sharpen it up, tighten it up, shorten the notes, staccato it, and it's also got the saturator, caked with saturation, reduce the dry wet a little bit, but see, if you go to uni or college, the teachers will tell you to watch out for too much saturation, but then a lot of these tunes are covered in saturation, okay, so saturation's your friend. Other than that, we've got the hats here, and I've got them gated to the kick snare, so the kick snare cuts through normally. I've got the drum slam. To be fair, that drum slam should have been there. Let's have a listen. Cool, that sounds good. And in there I've got my phase plant hats, my new favourite thing to do. And these will be in the sample pack for February. I'll save this. And it's basically white noise, filtered out. And it's got an envelope here, it's got this envelope here. This one's extra, it's to there. Tighten it up extra, and then the random is going to the sustain and everything, and it's meant to just give it a bit of a live feel, not always the same length of note, okay? So it's more of a natural feel. Remember, we're always trying to rub our humanness into the computer, okay? If that makes sense. Other than that, I've turned that one off. I've got this shaker from the free sample pack, and it's there for all free. Links are down below. I've got this cowbell as well when it goes to here. Cool. So other than that, what's this one here? Okay, that's just the energy pocket bass that they've got in there. This phase plant here is a bit of a white noise, and that will layer in. Maybe I should put that in there. Maybe not. Delete that there, keep that quite low. So that's just an extra bit of texture over the top. And if you look inside, it is white noise, filter, distortion, same as the hats, but then I've got an analog, and I'm running it, I'm not FMing it, I'm running it into the level. Watch, turn that away. It really makes it sound so much better. Listen. Without. With. Cool, so onto these basses now, the main event. So it's fog bass. I've got all this stuff going on the group, compress, EQ, I've got this reverb and another multiband compressor, and then another saturator and another reverb. What's this one then? Hall reverb. I've got two reverbs on it. Bloody hell, maybe I shouldn't have two on it. Yeah, that's better. Cool, and then if you look inside, I started this bass, I was telling somebody earlier, stick a limiter on your SERUM, and if you look, I'm going like this, plus 20, 3. I'm dragging it, okay? Don't be shy when you're working with raw sines and stuff, because you don't do that to the master of the whole track, 'cause that would destroy it, but you can get away with it when you're creating these fog bases, right? You can clip her and you can limit her. Then if we look inside, what have we got going on? This LFO1 is on. LFO2's on here. LFO1's on here. I don't know why I did that. That didn't need to happen. That could have been the same LFO. It's also on this filter, which filters both. This is +3, -5, random down. This is 0, random down. Make sure you go octaves down if it's too high on your keyboard though. Some people like to drag it down here. I leave it at 0 and I just go octave down. Right, okay, and then got a bit of a release on there. And then we've got the hyper. We've got the EQ. Bit of a boost there in the mid. I've got the distortion now. So the hyper's just a bit of a detune. And I think I detuned this as well. Remember, when you're doing your fogs, you want to detune it. And I've got another filter here, what's doing the same as the other filter pretty much. And a compressor, which is very compressed. And I've rolled back the thingy here. But guess what? I'm going to put these sounds in February. I'm gonna put this project down below, okay? But I'll save that for the February preset. So that's one of them. Remember, octaves 3. This one here is the same, but it's octaves 4 -5. And please change this once you've messed with this. Remember, you've made it higher now. You've made it higher tones, so them higher tones live more up here than lower down, like the 3rd octave. So you've got a. So you can't hear that top note. Lift it up. You can hear the top note now. You can hear the top note even more. So it just depends where you want it. It's all about fine tuning, guys. Think of it like you're turning some locks or trying to open a safe, and you've got to fine tune each part at the right amount so it fits together, okay? Spend a bit of time tweaking it, always replaying it and tweaking it. Right, so like I said, project down below if you want to jump on the free Patreon. This is a completely free project. I'll just give it one more there.